Welcome to Trading Lounge and the US indices for Tuesday, the 9th of November. So, Russell, wave 3, A, B, C, D, E here for Elliott Wave Triangle for wave 4, then wave 1, wave 2, and we're nearly at the top of wave 3. It looks like we're at the top of wave 3 because it's been sold off here, and that very well may be the case, but on the intraday it appears that there is one more little move to the upside. Then wave 4, that will be, let's just call wave 4, it'll be complicated, and then wave 5. So this is from wave 4 to wave 5 here. This is the same sort of pattern that we're looking for with the NASDAQ and the S&P as well. So that's where they are as well, and we'll go into look at that in a bit more detail. But once that's done there, then we'll look for the ABC over here, and then moving up higher at that point. So yeah, good run up into Christmas still emerging. So let's just go to the tick chart and take a closer look at this. We'll need more data here for that. Maybe 15 would be plenty. So from wave 1 and wave 2 here, we're looking up for wave 3, 4 and 5. Now wave 4 pulls back 38.2% of wave 3 roughly. We'll look at that once we've got that top in play, but from 2 to 3 here we're looking at 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then moving up higher here for wave 5 in terms of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I thought we may have had the top in yesterday, but I have to look at this as 1 and 2 here, and then all the way up for 3 here, an A and a B and a C for 4 here, and then further to the upside here for this. So looks like we've got wave 1 in here somewhere, wave 2 here, and obviously it makes a nice wave 3 at that point, and looking for wave 4 that's overlapped wave 1 just, but I'll just stay with this for the time being because I just don't think this structure here is finished, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so we can bring that over here somewhere, maybe to here would be logical. Better change that to 2. And for the third wave here, it's looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Oh, could squeeze it in, I guess. No, I'll just wait. I'll just see if this picks up as an A and a B and a C wave here for this. So it doesn't really matter this too much at this point, because what we're looking for in the bigger picture is over here, this ABC pattern here for this. This is where we really want to be drilling in, and this wave 4 may not pull all the way back to that point, and then also too this wave 4 may be starting here as well, but I do think that we should stay in all of our trades on this side for the time being. And looking at the NASDAQ here, just briefly, in this case it's the same sort of thing. We're looking from wave 4 low here as 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 here. This could be changed actually, but it doesn't really matter too much. It's the same sort of process. We're looking for, this is a medium level here, 1650, and this will be the swing range for that as well. But we haven't finished, so we've got wave 3 to go, wave 4 to go, and wave 5 to go. Now I could put those in blue up here as well, but we've been spending more time on the S&P, so I'll do that on the S&P. But just to let you know here, we still need to go 3, 4 and 5 up here to get that, and then we want to be over this side. We want this wave 2 over here for that. So let's look at that on the S&P, but starting with the weekly chart here, just to get a bit of perspective in this. And what I mean by that is that this wave 1 that's moved up through here has traveled quite a way, especially when we look at Microsoft and stocks like that, but still, just to give you perspective that all this move up here that we're looking at is just wave 1 and wave 2, then we've got 3, 4 and 5 to move up higher here into the 5,000 area. So yeah, look, that's where we are. Let's just cruise in and start pulling that apart and getting some idea. So on the daily chart here, we're looking for that wave 1 and 2 here. I mean, it looks quite big here, doesn't it, you know, compared to the rest of the structure. But when you look on the weekly, it seems fine, you know, so that's what we're running with. Yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, it is what it is, so that's what it is. And on the 4-hour chart, just to start breaking it down. So I have moved the structure around a little bit, but just in terms of the count's still still the same. So what we're looking for is wave 5 to come in, then wave 4 in 3 here, and then wave 5 to move up into wave 1, and then the A, the B, and the C wave coming back. I mean, it could pull, taking from 48, it could pull back, way back for 45. I don't think that's the case, but it's possible, so we need to, you know, acknowledge that. But our journey for all of this, and we've had trades on since down here for this, you know, and been building pretty much all the way. So yeah, this will be our exit point up through here. We can take this on board. I mean, some folks are trading ETFs, and other folks are trading for 5 minutes and getting out, so it's a little bit tricky to please everybody, but this is the basic count here. So let's move in and take a closer look at this. So on the hourly chart, bringing it up. Yeah, so I don't really need to go to a lot of history here, but from wave 4 here, counting 5 waves up for wave 5. So we're nearly at wave 3 here. And yeah, one more high here, and then wave 4. And staying within this group here, group 1 above. So we've got 4,700, which is the closest largest number. So group 1 above, 10, 20, and 30, and then group 2 below. So we should stay in that range for this particular correction here. Now this wave 4 here, it's a little bit tricky to pin. It may also be possible for wave 4 to move in over here as well, with another move down and then a move up through all of this. But in terms of trading and holding through all of this, then we just need to stay on course here for this. Let's just go to the tick chart and have a bit of a look at this, but yeah, that's where we are. So just 100 ticks in this case. Bring in a bit more data. So yeah, 15 is good. So just checking as I go. Like, this could be counted differently, but that's okay. So we've got wave 3 up here, which might have been green wave 3 yesterday, but so I'm not quite sure about this. This move here, we could look at it as wave 1 and 2, then wave 1 and 2, but if this is breached here, if that low is breached, because that also looks like, oh no, that can be counted as an A wave, a B wave, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't count very nicely as an impulse wave. So I could look at it as 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, or I could just look at it as 3 waves up for a B wave here, and that would make this the A wave over here and some sort of C wave over here, but we're not getting a C wave, so we're getting something else over here. But if that low is breached, then we're still in wave 4. It also means that if this top here is breached or close to it, then we can drop that down onto that there. As a day trader, you can go long from that point, and it'll start building up through there. But yes, if that gets breached, then we'll have to look at this as wave 1 here, and 2 and 3, 4, 5 in that case to the downside. So yeah, just got to let that play out a little bit. Be something like that if that's going to be the case, you know. But like I said, it will stay within group 1 above and group 2 below. That's about all I can add to this. So just to recap a little bit, the trend is still moving higher. We still need, in all the indices, we still need this wave 5 here, wave 5 of 5 of 3 here. Now that may extend up higher. I'm not quite sure about that. We'll just have to monitor that as we go. So the trend is still up and we're not finished with it all, and it's going to be a little bit tricky because we got this wave 4 here as well to play out through here, so it's going to be a bit rough up here. So intraday traders need to be reasonably quick. Otherwise, if you don't know what you're doing, we'll just hold out to the 4800 because 8's a profit taking number and it's certainly going to get hit, so it's a good place for that to top out as 1, but we'll just see where this wave 3 goes. So look at, because we're in wave 4s over here, it's not going to be that easy going to the upside for short-term trend holders. What I mean by that, people that want to hold for 2 or 3 days, that could be a little bit difficult. I suggest that you may need to be holding much longer or much shorter. The other point here too, if you get support on top of group 1 here, well then you know you're going to the 50 and then you just work it from that point as well. So well, that's it, I think. So I'll just leave it all at that. We can just recap it a little bit. So come back to the 4-hour chart just to get a little bit of perspective here. So, so we're looking at green wave, wave 5 of 3. That's where we're heading at the moment. I don't know if that wave 4 is actually finished here or we need to be put over here a little bit unsure about that, but you know how that sort of works at the moment. Once that's done and dusted, then we've got this wave 4 and this wave 5 to move up, and then we've got our corrective move here. Now also too with this is that this top that we're looking for here, we need to bring that into stocks like Microsoft and Google and others. So anything that's got much the same trend in the tech area that's big enough, then we can use that as well. But yeah, we're not finished yet. But here comes the tricky bit because we've got wave 4 and wave 5 to navigate here. I mean, the thing is that because wave 1 here is quite short, then this wave here is going to be quite short as well, this 4 to 5 here, because the extension's in wave 3 here. So that means that 1 and 5 can be roughly the same. So don't expect a huge move on that. So I think getting to the 48 would be about it. Yeah, then we'll see our correction at that point. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.